This video is going to discuss NRS 116.4109, which deals with resale packages. Under state law, a unit's owner or their authorized agent shall, at their expense, furnish the purchaser of their unit a resale package, which contains a copy of the declaration, other than plats, the bylaws, the rules or regulations, and the information that's required by 116.41095. There also has to be a statement from the association setting forth the amount of the monthly assessment and any paid obligation of any kind, including management fees, transfer fees, fines, penalties, interest, collection costs, foreclosure fees, and attorney's fees currently due from the selling unit's owner. They also have to provide a copy of the current operating budget of the association and current year-to-date financial statement, a statement of any unsatisfied judgments or pending legal actions, a statement of any transfer fees, transaction fees, or any other fees, a statement describing all current and unexpected fees or charges for each unit, including association fees, fines, assessments, late charges or penalties, interest rates on delinquent assessments, additional costs for collecting past due fines, and charges for opening and closing a file. The purchaser then, by written notice, can cancel the contract until midnight of the 5th day following the date of the receipt of that resale package. Now, the timelines also matter because within 10 calendar days after receiving a written request, the association shall furnish all of the following to that unit owner that's requesting it. The association can charge for this, but it cannot exceed $185. Now, keep in mind, it has gone up because of the CPI, and we'll get to that in a second. If they want to expedite the order, they can charge an extra $100, and they can get it within 3 business days. Now, because of the consumer price index, they are allowed to increase it every year above that $185, but it can't be more than 3% a year. The current rate is just over $200. In addition, the association can charge the unit owner a reasonable fee not to exceed 25 cents per page for the first 10 pages, and then 10 cents after that for any physical copies of these documents. If the association fails to furnish the documents within the 10 calendar days, the purchaser is not liable for the delinquent assessment. So very important to remember that. And then the resale package has to remain effective for 90 calendar days. Upon the request of the unit owner or their authorized agent, or the request of the purchaser to whom the unit's owner has provided a resale package, the association should make the entire study of the reserves reasonable available for the unit owner, the purchaser, or their authorized agent to inspect, examine, photocopy, and audit. No later than 10 days, calendar days after receipt, the association shall furnish a statement of demand for a party that requests it, which may not be more than $165 to prepare and furnish, or $100 to expedite within 3 business days. And that can also increase, but no more than 3% a year, but tied to the consumer price index. The demand must set forth the amount of the monthly assessment for common expenses and any unpaid obligation. It remains in effect for 15 business days after the date of delivery. If the association becomes aware of an error in the demand statement, the association must deliver a replacement of demand to the person who requested it. Unless the person who requested the statement receives a replacement, the person may rely on the accuracy of that original demand. And that would then mean that they have made full payment to any obligations to the association.